Hi, good evening. My name is Joshua Rodriguez, and today I'll be going over a user guide to our Framing by Design game. So to start the game, you just click here to press play, and you'll be asked, you'll have a simple intro to this on whether you want to start. So you click start, and here it's asking you for permission on whether or not it allows you to store your choices. So if you recall from last video on the intro, we store players' choices and we need permission from the player in order to store them. So we have a simple yes or no permission here. So let's say I give them permission and you start here. There's about 8 controls here, I believe. So in our game, so for movement, WASD or even arrow keys, and so the player is able to move throughout the world. It's a simple world that has around 7 or 8 scenes, and you have various NPCs around here as well. And so the there's 3 more controls basically. So first E, which is to see these interactable objects, so that the player is able to see basically some aspects of around the world to basically get more of a sense of what's the problem in the story. And a little bit of a spoiler, in this case the problem is that the safety map is outdated and hasn't been updated in a long time. And there's more, here's one, there's around 4 more around the game. Next we have press I, which is to communicate with an NPC. Um, so here we're talking with one, we have multiple choices. There is a square at the top which tells you how good the store how good the choice was, and you have also this assistant altman that we have, which tells you if the choice that you picked was good or not. And so I'll just go through this in order for you to see some of the other game mechanics in our game. So what were you doing when you're standing there? It was an alright question. So 2 is the highest, 1 is a mediocre question, 0 is just average, and then you can have -1, which is that was a bad question. The NPC doesn't want to talk to you much anymore. So I'll go over here and try to show you some other mechanics of our game. We should see you should see in a little bit um, one of them, which is badges. So here the game has a badge game mechanic, which basically tells the player, hey, you're very empathetic, for example, and depending on the questions that you ask to each NPC, you're able to get these badges. So I got one. I knew already how to get that one. And so after talking with them, you also gain these insights. So as you can see, if you noticed before, this book was just a normal book without an exclamation mark. But now that we talked with the NPC and we gathered insights, we were able to store in this notebook different insights that each NPC has. All NPCs have different insights, and so we're able to store these insights so that you, in the future, you're able to come back and try to understand the problem of the whole story. So you come here, you close it again, and yeah, you have these are the basic mechanics of the game. At the end of the game, once you finish talking with all these NPCs, you get basically a report of the final score that you received and the badges that you acquired throughout the game. And that's the basis of our game. And if you wish, and I'm not going to spoil you much more so that you actually get your own experience from it. Thank you.